YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're going to drink a beer. Today's beer is going to be a beer that I picked up in Seaforth, Ontario just today. Ooh, let's do this and itch my mustachio. It is this beer right here, which is Pod 6. It is 3.8% alcohol. It is a tart farmhouse table beer with sea salt. So, kind of a goza. Basically a goza without the name of a goza. Basically a goza without the name of a goza. I mean, a tart beer, so sour. A goza's a sour wheat. A tart farmhouse beer. Usually farmhouse beers have some wheat in them. Not all the time, but usually. Actually, let's see if there's a ingredients list back here. No, there isn't. Keep refrigerated? I thought this was a farmhouse. Farmhouse beer shouldn't be... You don't refrigerate them. I'm buying them off the shelf where you are. There's something wrong. It's probably actually legally required to say keep refrigerated. So yeah, a tart beer is a sour beer. A farmhouse usually has some wheat in it. Not always, but usually. And it goes as a sour wheat with sea salt. And this one has sea salt. So I'm going with it's a goza without the name of a goza. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with you guys made a goza and didn't want to call it a goza. That's what I am deciding. Very nice looking beer. Big bright white head, nice snap crackle pop. Beautiful yellow color, so hazy I cannot see my hand through it. That is my kind of beer right there. There we go. Give her a old snifferoo. Oh, and see, that's the thing with, I don't know what they do at Half Hours on Earth, but the beers are just so awesome. And I think it's just the mixtures he has. I don't know how his mind comes up with them. But this, again, is basically a mild with sourness and sea salt. And there's just so much hop aroma and so much citrus fruit. I mean, it smells like orange juice, grapefruit juice. Orange juice, grapefruit juice, and a little bit of lime all mixed together. I'm just trying to get the bottom of the bottle in because that's usually where the most of the salt is, in the splooge. But there we go. Let's try it. Cheers. Ooh. I tried a little sample of this in Seaforth, and I don't remember it being that tart, to be honest with you. That first sip was a doozy. Give it another sip. Let's just finish filling up Pod 6 here. There we go. Okay. So, the tartness on the first sip was woo doozy. The second sip was more manageable. It wasn't. I guess it just didn't surprise my palate as much. I'd say it's about a low to medium tart level, low to medium sourness, which is perfectly doable to most people. So sour, bit of lime, lemon, and grapefruit juice. I smell orange, but I taste lime, lemon, and grapefruit. Whether or not that's a mixture of the sour mixing with the hops or whatnot, I don't know. After that, I get a breadiness that comes up to just kind of cut the tartness, and that breadiness just has the tiniest touch of salt to it. The salt, the salinity of this beer is low, even for a beer that advertises having salt in it. It still has low salinity, and I'm pretty sure it's just there to make this beer a little moreish, to make you want to have more, because I've drank it now. I kind of have that slight taste of sea salt on the tongue, almost like pink Himalayan sea salts. But I kind of have that little bit of salty flavor on the tongue, making me want to take another sip. And then I'll take another sip, and the mixture of the tartness with those tart fruit juices will be a little more extreme, but will fade a little faster. Because with each sip, that's what's happening. The fruitiness and the tartiness is a little more extreme, but they fade just a little faster than the sip before that. Like, a little more extreme, already gone. Into the slightly salty, slightly bready. I really like this beer. I really like this beer. I don't think it's I don't think it's the home run that a lot of other beers that I've had from Half Hours on Earth is, but I think this beer is very worthwhile. And if I remember correctly, excuse me, it's right there. 1 second here. I'm gonna roll over here. Pod 6, a $5 pint. So, I mean, some people would be bothered by a $5 pint because of the fact that it's 3.8% alcohol. And I get that. I get that, you know, if it's low ABV, you want to spend less on it. But the lower ABV the beer, the harder it is to hide imperfections, the harder it is to make a good beer. And really, I really appreciate a well-made low ABV beer. Why? Because I could drink a shitload. I could review like 9 of these tonight without a problem. I could drink like 12 of them on a BDU and wake up in the morning with my kids perfectly fine. I could drink them all day at a barbecue and not have a problem. What I really appreciate in this is that this is a low ABV beer that is made very well. That being said, what would I give this beer? I gave the last 3.8% alcohol one I've had from Half Hours on Earth a 9 out of 10. This one, you know what? This one's probably worth more like a 7.75 or an 8. Let's finish it off and see what we think. Cheers, guys. Yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah. I'd give that a 7.75. It is a very solid beer, and I appreciate it being made. And I appreciate everything about it. I just, I think he's done a lot better things. I think this is a beer that if you can get, you should really try and get. But I think he's done better things than this. So thank you guys for watching. Have a splendid evening. Au revoir. A bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye.